Day, and it's Christmas Day. And that means a lot of different things to a lot of people and nothing to some. But to me, it drives a question. What is the heart of the matter? That phrase, heart of the matter, is just a saying that has deep meaning if you want it to. And it's like getting to the essence, the core, the central thing. And often when we talk about stuff, we dance around it, right? We talk around it, or we don't want to really get to the core issue. Maybe we're afraid of it. Maybe we don't even understand it. But today I just want to talk simply about life and meaning. Because my road to 50 million is to help you, 50 million of you, to discover, to make a choice, to discover and to serve with your divine gifts. That presupposes a bunch of things. It presupposes that you're divine. It assumes that you understand that, or at least have this inkling of it in your heart. And I know you do. I know that sometimes you've thought that and felt it and wondered. And I know that sometimes you've felt more than that and you've yearned to be more connected. And you've yearned to be and to feel more in tune with the larger self or the higher self or the universe or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it God just because I know that I died and had some conversations. So God, the creator, the heart of the matter is this. We are divine. We are created with intent and purpose. We are brought here to have experience, to have sometimes heart-wrenching and difficult experiences. And it's not to punish or to suffer, but it's to learn, because I don't know, what's something I've finally learned is that everything that happens gives me experience. It lets me understand and know and feel. And then when I talk to you, I feel you more. I understand more. I reach into your soul and you into mine. I see into your eyes and your heart more. The heart of the matter is love. The heart of the matter is service. The heart of the matter is forgiveness. I'm reminded of a song from probably my favorite group of all time, the Eagles, and they talked about forgiveness and the heart of the matter. And in some cases, that is that. But forgiveness is simply letting love replace bitterness, letting love heal pain, letting love heal limps, or even things that that we're wearing, scars that we're wearing. So if I could give you a message on this road to 50 million, it's this: you're divine. You're God created intentionally and lovingly. You have been given gifts and talents. Whether you know it or not, whether you like it or not, whether you want to use them or not, that's all the game of choosing. But it's a true thing. And if you sit quietly and search in your heart, you know that. And nobody's going to come and make you do anything with them. But the opportunity that we all have is at some point to say, yes, I know that's true, and I'm going to do that. And then there are the logistics of how do you do it, and do you create business or work, or do you try to make money and all that stuff. But those are all small things. At the University of Santa Monica, I believe, they have a spiritual psychology program, and they have a goal line and a soul line. And the soul line goes up and the goal line goes this way. Think of X and Y axis. And the goal line is all the things we do in life. We get an education, we make money, we buy a house, we have, all the goals we get to, right? And the soul line is how we show up, who we are, what we understand about life, the connectedness to the larger humanity, to our larger unity, non-duality, our larger God consciousness, call it whatever you want. And what I know, and here's what I've been working with a client on this recently, and that's this. The further I am up the soul line in my ability to see what's going on, the better perspective I have. The way better perspective I have about all the things on the goal line. And then there's another more powerful thing than that, and that's this. There are no problems. Hear me. There's no problems on the goal line. All the education, money, job, there's no problem. There are projects, because the way to accomplish any of these things, how to set up a plan, how to set goals, how to marshal resources, all those things are known and well understood. There are no problems on the goal line. Every time we have a problem, it's on the soul line. It's on who we believe we are, what we believe we can do, the opinion we do or don't have of ourselves, how much we love ourselves, how much we choose who we're being in every moment. That's the only place there's problems. And so every time you feel like you have a problem, look at your elevation on the soul line, on the line of connectedness, the line of love. The heart of the matter is a choice that you and I get to make. And Christmas is a good day to talk about it. And it's on Sunday today. Oh, what a beautiful thing. It's a choice that you and I get to make today and every day, to live way up on the soul line, to love every person, whether they do what I want or say what I want or think what I want or not. That doesn't prevent me from loving them. Can you imagine how it would be if God only loved us when we did what we were supposed to do? Somebody like me, I would have been left at the canyon to die decades ago. Yet, someone like me, and if you haven't read the history, read Tightrope of Depression, someone like me was a good candidate to be left down there, and maybe you are too. And even if you're like me, and you are, or you think you're a good candidate, it's never too late. The heart of the matter is forgiving yourself, loving yourself, choosing to discover your gifts and talents, choosing to lean into the truth that you feel. Sometimes, not very often if you're not in the habit, very often if you learn to create yourself every day, and all the tools that people teach, meditation and being present, and those are all good things, but they're just tools. They're just things you use to get to the core, to the heart of the matter, which is love and serve each other. That's it. And on this day, it is important to remember that, and at least in the Christian tradition, we celebrate someone who exemplified that. And maybe you know someone in your life right here, right now, who loves more than you can even understand. I have a beautiful opportunity to give a Christmas gift today that for me is the first time I've been able to adequately express the love and joy that I feel for someone. And I've never been able to create or have something that allows me to share a tiny token of that love. And yet I've felt it. So what is the heart of the matter for you today? Is it someone you're angry at? Is it yourself? Is it disappointment in what you have or haven't done yet? Is it a fear that you'll die with your music inside? I gave a talk at a couple of times at different conferences. Don't die with your music inside. For me, that was a terror. Don't die with your music inside. You know how not to? Take a step today. Sing the song you came to sing. I don't care if it's out of key. I don't care if it's bent or weird. Sing the song you came to sing. Discover the gifts, the talents, the love, the kindness, the depth of your compassion, and develop it and do it on purpose. And if there are things in your heart and your life that are not like you want them, okay, start working on them. Get the help you need, whether it's from the divine or a counselor or a coach or your partner or whoever it is. Get it. Don't settle anymore for where you're at. Obviously you can. There's no one's going to come and make you change. No one's coming. There's invitations everywhere. The invitation that finally changed my life happened in August of 2007. And it was a dramatic invitation, and that's in the book Tightrope of Depression as well. But it was still just an invitation. It was an opportunity to see a different possibility and to start on a rocky and difficult and complicated road that I'm still on. What is your heart? What is the heart of the matter for you? Is it a fear? Is it self-loathing like it was for me? Is it anger? Is it that you've been hurt? Is it that you don't think you're valuable? Is it that you think it's too late or you don't have time or it's not your season or whatever all those things may be? Go to the heart of the matter, because there is where you'll find the answers in you and in your relationship with the divine. The heart of the matter is your divinity. The heart of the matter is the love that I have, that people around you have, that your Creator above all has for you and your opportunity right here, right now, to discover those gifts you were given, because you were given gifts. Whether you've used them or not, or developed them or not, or buried them or not, doesn't even matter. The heart of the matter is those gifts. And what you choose, starting at this moment, to do with them. Look at them, admire them, brag about them, ignore them, stomp on them. How about develop? How about serve? Maybe you write, maybe you paint, maybe you do music, maybe you love, maybe you listen. Maybe you garden really well, maybe you, all kinds of things. There's thousands of ways that your divinity can and should be expressed. And I say should not as a judgment, but as an invitation. So I invite you, with every ounce of invitation and love that I have, to take it on. To take on the road of development. To take on the road of belief. Believing in yourself, believing in your opportunities, believing in the gifts you are given, believing in the cause that I know you felt at different times. And it changes over your life. I understand that. But don't give up. Start now. Get the help you need. Create yourself every day. And remember, the heart of the matter is love, because at the end of the day, or the end of our life, you know, the stories on deathbed, nobody says, I wish I had more money and this and that and the other. It's relationships, it's love, it's people, it's the truth of the things that matter. And remembering that and living into it is the heart of the matter. It's Christmas time. I invite you to have a Merry Christmas. I wish it. I send you love. Happy holidays, however you frame this time of year. For me, it's Christmas and Christ and the message of forgiveness and love and creation. But whatever it is for you, I love you for who you are and invite you to be your very best self, even 1% more today. Now, this road to 50 million, if you don't know already, is my journey from October 14th, which was 2.5 months ago, to October 14th of next year, to touch 50 million people and to help them and invite them to discover, to develop, and serve with their gifts. If you'd like my help or you'd like to talk, I invite you to connect. If you're already living that way, I invite conversation with you also, because I love to grow my acquaintance of people who are living that way. And if you'd like to help, I invite you as well. Please reach into your heart. You are valuable, you are powerful, and no matter what lies before you, you are divine. You are loved. And that today is the heart of the matter. We'll see you tomorrow.